In this video, we'll cover how to scan documents using the Brother 9130 MFC scanner in our classroom. You'll find that the procedure is very similar on different scanners, but this will cover specifically the two Brother 9130 MFC scanners that we have. So first, I'd like to start off with the video by showing you the manual to describe different parts of the scanner. So when you're loading documents, you have two ways of loading. One way is through the ADF, the automatic document feeder, which is on top here. So when you approach the printer, you'll see that this flap may be closed and this flap might be closed. So you open it up and the documents can feed in there. Okay, and follow the instructions, unfold the document, fan the pages so they're not stuck together, stagger the pages to face up and towards the printer. And the next step, you'll see here, step 4, the right side of the paper should be facing away from you, going towards the printer. And as soon as you're ready to scan, you can activate the scanning function and it will scan that way. Now, if you're scanning a document that's been stapled together or is more delicate, you can use the scanner glass or the bed. Works the same way as a copier. You load the document by opening up the printer this way, lay face down, and when prompted, hit the scan button to scan. Okay. Make sure you close the document cover before you start scanning. If not, it will distort your scan. So when you're ready, you have everything loaded, you can launch the scanning app, which should be pinned to the taskbar. This is the launch menu. Now your Brother will be the 9130. We're using a 2740. So expand this menu so you can see everything. And you have a couple more options. So file type, if it hasn't been pre-selected, make sure you change it to PDF. Color mode, always leave color on, and resolution, leave it at 300. Slightly better than 200, so I'll give you a much better image so you can scan in and out. And when it comes to scanning, I like to save scans to the desktop. It's a little bit easier to find next time around. Okay. So I've already loaded a document, so I'm just going to hit the scan button now, and it's scanning from the flatbed. Now, depending who has used the scanner before you, this might work the first time, and it might not. It might give you an error message that says, please try scanning again. If this happens, just go ahead and hit the scan button to rescan. So it looks like our scan was successful. If you want to double check your work, you can go to View. And here's my scan. Let me zoom out. So this is a scan of one of our engineering drawings, the Iron Man drawing. Looks perfectly fine. Now, before I exit out, whatever preview program you're using, make sure you save it as a file that you can remember. So the name of the file, save this to the desktop. And as file, this is the Iron Man sketch. I'm going to hyphen that and I'll add my name, M. Hit save, and you're done. Okay, back to scan function. Now, depending on what you're drawing, it might not pick up the first time around, so you can hit preview just so you can get an idea. So I'm scanning the same thing, just to make sure that everything is scanning ahead of time before I'm ready to finalize. So this is your pre-scanning before you scan. Now, if this was a small image, it will give me the ability to pick what I want to scan. So let's say I only wanted to scan this right here. And let's say I want to get rid of those staples. I could do that too. And now I'm telling the scanner to only scan this part here. So if there's any junk that you want to cut out, this is a great way to edit it out without using any sort of photo editing tool. I'll just hit that scan. And it sounds like it's working fine. Go ahead and view that file too. Notice it's cut off. None of the junk there. It's exactly what I need. Okay. File. Save as. Desktop. Iron and sketch. And since it's the second one, I'll go ahead and name it parentheses 02. Since this is the second one I'm scanning, followed by my name. And you're done. So that's how we scan using the scanners in the M4 lab.